Takeover, Texas trip. We're starting out at Sylvan Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the beach. There you have it.
There it is.
There it is. But
Is it all you dreamed of?
we did fly in last night to Houston. We got our car. We rushed and run down to Kemah Boardwalk, which we are getting ready to go to Kemah again today because we really just went last night and rode Boardwalk Bullet to get our coaster credit. I'll tell them what we're going to get into, and then we got some fun stuff tonight at the NRG Stadium. Is that what it is? So the Texans football stadium. So stay tuned. But yeah, we're taking over Texas day one. Stay tuned. We have made it over here to Kemah Boardwalk. We're going to walk around a little bit. I think we're going to grab a bite of something for lunch. I definitely want to try the Crazy Allen's Swamp Shack, I think. I want some gator bites. But we're going to check out a few of the rides here. We did do the Boardwalk Bullet last night. That's over there. Yay for Boardwalk Bullet. We were just reading where it was what'd I say, 42 crossovers. The most of any coaster. We were a part of history, Zoe. So here's where you get your tickets, and you can actually get an all-day ride ban, which we're not going to do that, but you can get the all-day ride, or you can just pay per ride, which is what we did for the Boardwalk Bullet. It's $8, and looks like the rest of the rides are $7. Here are the Kemah Boardwalk operating hours right now. And then, like I said, they do have the all-day, all-ride pass, which we're not going to get that because we're just going to ride a couple of rides. They've got a little double-decker carousel here. It's pretty cool. Got a pirate ship, Ferris wheel. Oh, right there's where you board the Kemah Railroad. So hopefully the rides are fixing to open up soon. We'll at least try to check the train out. Oh, no, right over here's the railroad entrance. Ferris Theory. And it looks like there's a ride back there. Look, they have like a sky tower. And the Kemah train. I'm glad we came back down here this morning to walk around a little bit, because last night this place was hopping, which it was a Friday night. We rode down here basically just to try to do the Boardwalk Bullet, and we did get that done, but it's really, really quiet and peaceful out here this morning, which is pretty cool. Because it's about the time that the rides are just opening up and places are opening for lunch. This is all right here. Got the rides on one side, water on the other. Kemah Boardwalk is actually owned by Landry's, so I know they got a Bubba Gump's up here, and I know they had that Saltgrass. There's a Saltgrass Steakhouse over on the other side. But as far as out in the Boardwalk area, it looked like to me last night that there was quite a few like little local restaurants. I walked back over here to the carousel because honestly, not many parks that we have actually gone to that you really see one of these double-decker carousels. So it's always pretty cool to see these. I used to see them more actually at the fair than what I see them around as far as at the parks. But super cute and pretty unique. Zoe and Tyler is getting ready to ride this flare ride, which I said we weren't going to ride it, but they decided they were riding it, so they did get a ticket for it. So I'll let them do that. We're just kind of waiting for the train to open up. It hasn't opened yet. So hopefully it will before it's time for us to go. What y'all think? Y'all dizzy? No? Okay. Pretty fun? But you said better than you remember?
Shiny bright one.
Yeah, I remember.
It's been years. Huh?
I remember it being sketchy when I did one.
Well, they were probably at the fair, which is
Yeah,
probably pretty sketchy.
Yeah, the wind blows and starts going like side to side.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Look, there goes somebody on a jet ski, y'all. There we go. Y'all could be out there on the jet ski with Zoe, like beating us up. That's what we were doing this time last year. In case y'all didn't check it out, I'll try to remember to put the video up above where we rode the jet skis at. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Well, I actually have that vlog. Yep, that's right. So we'll put that up there from the jet skis up at Cedar Point. We walked on down, and here is the Saltgrass Steakhouse I was mentioning that they had here. So, see, I'm wanting to ride this train now. We're waiting on the train to open. So apparently, it comes back here. Maybe, I'm not sure where all the track goes. Here is the Boardwalk Bullet that we rode last night. We probably should ride for some daytime views, but we probably won't re-ride. We got a lot of things to go do today. Walking on through here, it looks like we got plenty of games that haven't opened up yet. This is definitely the nightlife place because last night it was crowded when we got here. Oh look, there's a pretty cool little photo op, no decisions made here. The Junction Jail Saloon. Right there is the entrance for the roller coaster. And as you see across the way there, there's a Bubba Gump. So the train came around. We were sitting here waiting to be dispatched. Zoe's looking up something about some aquarium. There is an aquarium here, but we're not gonna have time probably to do it, but we're gonna take a little train ride around the boardwalk.
All aboard! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Kemah Boardwalk Railroad, a gas-powered handmade replica of an 1863 Central Pacific steam engine train that will take you through the 60-acre entertainment complex that we are proud to call the Kemah Boardwalk. As we venture around the bend, get ready to scream as we journey through the mysterious Kemah Tunnel.
Ooh!
Coming up, you will see the aquarium, a unique 3-level restaurant, home to over 70,000 gallons of water and over 100 different species of fish. In the background, you'll see our Boardwalk Inn with 52 spectacular rooms and quaint cafes. A great getaway to relax and recharge. And don't forget, over 20 shops filled with gifts for all ages. On your left, we have a great view of Galveston Bay. Galveston Bay is an estuary with a mixture of salt water from the Gulf of Mexico and freshwater from creeks and streams inland. Interestingly, Galveston Bay averages only 7 to 9 feet in depth. We are now approaching Saltgrass Steakhouse. Did I mention the Saltgrass Sheriff asked us to keep an eye out for a band of outlaws roaming our Saltgrass territory? Hey everyone, look out! It looks like we're caught in the middle of a gunfight! Is everyone okay? It looks like those outlaws finally met their match.
It is lunchtime, and we have come over here, which right across from where the boardwalk bullet and stuff is over there. We got the marina here, which is pretty cool. And this is where I wanted to eat lunch. Crazy Allen's Swamp Shack. I'm really wanting to try some gator bites from here. So, looking forward to going in. Let's just get a view out here. Oh, I did forget to show you our car. Here's our little chariot for the week on our Texas Grand Tour. But, let's head across here and get some lunch. Y'all, I'm already loving this Crazy Allen Swamp Shack. So here's just a little bit of the menu. We're just looking at it. I told Tyler they had some Louisiana swamp gumbo. He was wanting gumbo on our trip, but I don't know if he'll get it from here. My main reason for coming here was I wanted the gator bites. But you can get the seafood.
What can I get you a drink?
They do have shrimp, oysters, catfish, chicken strips. And, hold on, we saw this already. I'll share this. You can get some mud bugs. Crayfish, crawfish. All kinds of buckets for them. Boil feast, ultimate pot, G-style pot. Alright. Just showing a little bit of the shack inside here. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it, Tyler? Yeah. We've got the marina over there. Now, what did you order, Zoe?
Salad. With
Salad.
Chicken.
But blackened.
Blackened chicken.
Blackened chicken. What'd you end up getting,
I
Tyler?
got the steak, trimmings, and just a cup of gumbo.
And I can tell you what I got. I got the gator bites. Guy said they were really good, so I'm looking forward to trying them. You could get them with barbecue, blackened, or just fried, so I just got them fried. They were as an appetizer, but I just added a side with a baked potato to it, so I'm looking forward to that. Tyler got his gumbo. This was the chicken and sausage, right?
Yeah.
I did want to share the drink menu here as well. They have plenty of drinks to choose from. Got a happy hour, $1 off all drinks Monday through Friday, 11 to 6. We've got shots, signature drinks. Ooh, a Swamp Bloody Mary, which I don't care for a Bloody Mary, but a Bayou Rita. And I was just telling them the drinks look good. I might have to have me a Swamp Rum Runner. Ice cream drinks. Tyler said I better get a bite of the gumbo before it's gone. So, what are y'all thinking of the gumbo? Apparently, it must be pretty good. It's good? Okay. That's good. That is very good. Our food has arrived. Zoe's arranging it for photos. While she's doing that, I'll just say she got the salad. And that looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
That chicken looks great. She got the blackened chicken. Tyler had, his was an appetizer that was the steak trimmings.
Yeah.
And look, got my gator bites that I wanted. This was as an appetizer. So I ordered a side of a baked potato. And we'll be ready to dig in soon. So we had to come down here and check out the... Okay, y'all, question. Is this a crocodile or an alligator? I think we've determined it must be a crocodile. Because, oh, he just moved. Dude, wake up. Wake up. He moved a little bit. Of course, we would come down here and it's not doing anything. Okay, bye-bye. See you later, alligator.
Yeah.
After a while, crocodile. Y'all, that food was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Shack, good.
Tyler would like when we pulled up. Tyler's like, "We're eating it. This is the shack we're eating at. We're eating at this shack." I'm like, "Yes, that's where we're eating." I wanted to try some different stuff like on this trip, like places that we don't get at home, or we go to Orlando so much, places that we don't get at Orlando. But we can highly suggest Crazy Allen's
That gumbo was
Swap
good.
Shack.
Actually, everything was
That was
good.
better than Universal.
Yeah, everything that we had was good. The gator bites was just, like I said, they were appetizer. But anyway, we're moving on to the next stop today. But we do highly recommend Crazy Allen's. Crazy Allen's. It's a Swamp Shack. Swamp Shack when you're here in Kemah. Bye-bye, Kemah. It's been real. Wish we could stay longer, but we got things to do. Well, over there's a little view of where we're going this evening. NRG Stadium, right? Y'all are gonna think we're really crazy because we literally, an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, just left that Crazy Allen's Swamp Shack. But Zoe's grandma said she had to try this Ninfa's in Houston. So since we're fixing to check in at our hotel for the night here, we decided to go ahead and do this first. So even if we only eat a taco, we're checking it out.
Yeah.
Everybody said, she said we had, and even our waiter at the Crazy Allen's Swamp Shack even said it was good. So here we are eating again. We are now eating our dinner, like what, an hour and a half after we ate our lunch at Crazy Allen's. So we're at Ninfa's. Okay, so we had to eat here for Zoe's grandma. So grandma, if you're watching this, we come here just for you. So apparently this place has some history here in Houston. We went for the 3 tacos. We're just each gonna have a taco. We got rice and beans. Of course, we couldn't come to the Mexican restaurant without a margarita. So we'll dig in. Well, what'd you think of Ninfa's? Is that what it is? Ninfa's?
I thought it was very, very good. Probably would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't so full to begin with.
I was gonna say, if only we would have been hungry. But honestly, y'all, the chips were good. The guacamole, and honestly, I don't usually eat guacamole, but I thought that guacamole with the chips was really good. The tacos, everything was fresh.
Yeah, I never get like regular crunchy tacos to Taco Bell, but
it was.
I'll get them again.
It was, something for us to split really quick, just to say that we got them and then we each ate a taco. Definitely next time if we ever make it back to Houston, we'll come here hungry, and we'll definitely visit the restaurant again. But now our chariot arrives. Tyler's here to pick us up. We're headed to the hotel. Next stop, we made it. We're at Choice Hotels here on McNee Road.
Right across the street from NRG Stadium.
Yep. So the stadium is right there, okay? Once they announced this concert, okay, this concert was actually not part of the trip originally. It really wasn't. We were already planning on being in Texas this week. So one day back in January, I get a text on our group text from Zoe that says, "Oh, too bad we're not going to be in Texas the weekend earlier because Morgan Wallen's going to be in concert." I'm like, "Oh, well,
don't ride one of them things
Yeah,
either.
they're going to buy it." Yeah, I know. So,
$2 a person.
$28 an hour.
Later.
So Zoe sends in there, and so she wasn't actually going to be here this weekend. She was originally just going to fly in on Monday morning. Well, so I send back, and I'm like, "Oh, Tyler," after she sent me saying it was Houston and what dates it was. I'm like, "Oh, well, Tyler, we're actually going to be in Houston that night. Do you want to go to the Morgan Wallen concert?" So I get 3 or 4 texts back in a row from Zoe saying, "You're not going without me, blah, blah, blah."
Like, we'll send you videos.
So the moment that she was even talking about doing this concert, I jumped on Choice Hotels, booked this hotel. We're not sure, how good it's going to be, but we're planning on walking to this concert.
It's all
about the convenience.
It's all about
We
convenience.
want to sit in 3-hour traffic getting out of there.
Right.
We are just
Look,
close to the parking lot.
we're going to be back and be in bed by the time part of these people even get out of that parking lot over there. I'll show you the room and we'll show you a little bit of the concert, so stay tuned. I said we'd show you the room, but this is not technically a room review video. So we've already got our stuff in here, and Zoe's in there starting to get ready for the concert. But apparently I'm not used to booking a choice hotel that only has a 1 queen room, because I'm used to 1 king or 2 queens. So I mistakenly booked a room apparently with just 1 queen, and we asked them for a cot and they were like, oh well, you probably won't fit a cot in there. So we come in, they do have a chair though, luckily. So Tyler just went down and got him a pillow and a blanket, so they did have that extra apparently for him, so he'll have to sleep in the chair tonight. But this is the 1 queen room tour at this Comfort Inn near the stadium. But we're going to make do, because we're only going to be here just to sleep tonight for a few hours after the concert. But oh well, major fail, but that's okay, right? Yeah. Just showing you here how close we were to the stadium there at our Comfort Inn that we had booked. So we're walking over to the concert, but just be sure, because you got these bicycle riders out here with the rickshaws that will offer to give you a ride to the front of the stadium. But nah, see, there goes some. So they were like $10 per person. We're like, nah. There goes one. Nah, we'll walk. And yeah, we have a seated floor entrance. So y'all, we're calling it a night from here, but we're pretty glad that we've got this motel right here, which is actually right near the parking lots anyway. Like, you could have parked as far away as our motel was. So while all these people sit here and wait to get through this traffic, we're going to our room. So good night from day 1 of the Just Out and About Takes Over Texas trip.